Located just a short drive from Stirling Castle is the National Wallace Monument. Here, visitors can see Sir William Wallace's sword on display, as well as peruse other very informative exhibits. The monument is open to visitors from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. generally each day, but we do recommend you check online for updates. It is recommended that you purchase tickets in advance during busy seasons. Sir William Wallace is known as one of Scotland's greatest national heroes. We learned while visiting the Wallace Monument that sometime in the 1470s, a poet named Blind Harry wrote a biography of William Wallace's life. This work was written 160 years after Wallace died and is the primary source of information about William Wallace. It is important to note, however, that this work weaves fact and fiction, so the truth may never be entirely known. For centuries following its publication, this biography of William Wallace was one of the most popular books in Scotland, along with the Bible and poems by Robert Burns. This account also provided background information for Randall Wallace in 1995 for the narrative of his film Braveheart, starring Mel Gibson. While little is actually known about Sir William Wallace, he was probably born around 1270, making him in his mid-20s when he fought at Stirling Bridge. To some, his legend became that of a Robin Hood-like figure who would steal from the rich to give to the poor, a guardian of Scotland. To others, he was known as a villain and a robber. The National Wallace Monument stands on Abbey Craig, the same viewpoint that Wallace and Moray used to keep an eye on the English troops. At the time, the English were in control of Stirling Castle. On the 11th of September in 1297, the Scots army waited on the north side of the River Forth. Once half of the English army had made it across the narrow bridge, they sprang their trap. The Scots surrounded the English, leaving them immobile and trapped in the loop of the river, and blocked the north end of the bridge. The English had no hope of escape. The soldiers who had crossed the river were trapped and slaughtered. Those who remained on the southern banks retreated. Against all odds, the Scots had won. We made it.
We're finally climbing the tower, that's cool.
Yeah, so our son was my student in Oxford and he's down in Czech.
Yep. And there's Stirling Castle.
So, north, south,
Oh, counting stairs. 9 to get to the very top of the tower. What did you say?
You climbed all the way up that tower.
I absolutely did. 246 steps up.
Oh, you got those two.
What? What?
We climbed a tower.
We did climb a tower.
Yeah, I thought the climb could be like 600 or something.
We'll have to look it up, because I don't remember.
Which would be...
There is a seasonal shuttle running from the car park up to the monument itself. If the shuttle service isn't running, plan for around a 15-minute walk from the car park up to the monument. This time could vary depending on your physical ability, and I would like to note that the walk is somewhat steep. Our last stop for the day was Helix Park in Falkirk, Scotland. Helix Park is the home of the Kelpies, the 30-meter tall horse head sculptures that are the centerpiece of the park. The Kelpies are made of steel and were inspired by the Clydesdale horses of Scotland's past. They are the world's largest equine sculptures. Helix Park itself is a 350-hectare park that offers a variety of activities including water sports, children's play areas, picnic spots, and walking and cycling trails. The Kelpies of legend were dangerous, shape-shifting water spirits from Scottish folklore that are often depicted as horses but can also take human form. The Kelpies that you will see in Helix Park are of a much friendlier variety. These Kelpies represent the lineage of the heavy horse of Scottish industry and economy. While there isn't a charge to see the Kelpies themselves, there is a small fee for parking in the parking area. You can also visit the visitor center and take guided tours of the inside of the Kelpies for an additional cost. The Kelpies were designed by Scottish sculptor Andy Scott. Tomorrow, we're going to be exploring Edinburgh and taking in a little bit of hiking. Come go with us.